Well, it was a bye week for Bison Wrestling. A big week lies ahead. We're going to talk all about that, talk about how the Bison handled that bye week. Joining us is head coach Roger Kish. And first of all, Coach, welcome to the set here. And we want to talk about this NCAA releasing the first of several coaches panel rankings. You had 5 wrestlers ranked. What does that mean this early in the process? There's lots of season left, but to have 5 guys ranked in that initial ranking, how good is that?
It's important to the 5 guys, but I think in the broader picture, we got 5 more guys that got to find their way into those coaches' rankings. They got to find some significant wins. They got to take advantage of the opportunities that they still have left in front of them. So great opportunity for the guys that have been credited with their successes and accomplishments so far. But certainly not our goal is to take 5 guys. We want to send 10 guys, and so our focus here is not only on those 5 guys, but making sure the 5 guys that didn't find themselves in rankings and RPIs and in certain situations, we got to find a way to take advantage of our opportunities that we have left and make sure we can position ourselves as contenders for NCAA tournament and ultimately give us an opportunity to do well Big 12's NCAA tournament and at least get an opportunity to get on that podium. That's the goal.
Are rankings a source of motivation for guys, for coaches to say, okay, hey, you're not ranked. Now we need to do this and this and this to get in there?
Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
We don't find the rankings and use those as a motivation. Winning matches for our team and our individual accomplishments is the ultimate goal, and finding a way to be successful is the biggest key to what we're trying to accomplish here. So, a great accomplishment for those guys that saw it. The guys that aren't in there, well, we got to find a way to take advantage of our opportunities that we have left.
Hey, you had a bye week. How do you handle the bye week? And is it an opportunity for some guys to get healthy a little bit, or do you really intensify the workouts? Give us a sense of what a bye week looks like for the Bison Wrestling program.
It's been a great opportunity for us to have a few days to just give our guys, some rest and much needed rest. We've been pushing them really hard, and they've done a great job at competing and training hard and really focusing on getting better here. So when we were able to have these weeks where we're not competing, it's nice to be able to take a few days and let these guys recover and rest and focus on some academics and just maybe take their mind off of wrestling for a little while, where we can come back here refreshed and motivated here to really licking their chops to get back on the mat. So really trying to almost hold them back a little bit and designed rest for these guys. But as we did take a few days off and feel good here, we were able to pinpoint some different things and break up some workouts and really focus on some specific needs for individuals that you don't have a lot of time of throughout the season with traveling, competing, and really focusing on the team aspect as well. So been a great week for these guys. They train hard. They got some personal attention and some rest. So we're feeling pretty good right now.
Back on the road this week now. You go out to California. You got back-to-back matches against Cal Poly and Bakersfield. It's at Rigetti High School. Talk about the site a little bit, and it's special for one of your wrestlers.
Yeah, and we're very fortunate to be able to go back to Josh Rodriguez, our senior's high school, and have an opportunity to compete in front of his home crowd and his family and his friends here growing up and old teammates, and it's a special opportunity here, and we really we're fortunate enough to go out and revisit with our old coach here, Coach Rivera, out in Bakersfield here. So I know our guys are excited to go out there and shake his hand and wrestle in front of him, and it's going to be a pretty special weekend here. We're really excited for this event.
Talk about the matchups, alongside the fact that Josh is going home, the fact that there's going to be big crowds. It's kind of a neat setting. How do you match up with these two teams?
They're good programs. Cal Poly's, they've had some good wins under their belt. They've performed well. They got some good athletes, and we're gonna have to go out and wrestle our best to compete and have success out there. There's no doubt about it. And then you take a program like Bakersfield, returning Big 12 champions. I mean, they got some horsepower, and we're going to have to go out and wrestle our very best. And if we do that, we're going to find success, no matter who we wrestle. But it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a test for these guys, and it's something we're excited to go out and do.
Back-to-back duels as well. So how did the Virginia duels maybe prepare you for something like this, to where you have 2 matches in one day right back-to-back, and how many guys do you take?
Absolutely. I think it's a great thing that we just came from Virginia Duels. We had a bye week. We got to do a little rest and recovery week here with these guys. But, our guys competed well out at Virginia Duels. I think they realize how talented they are when they all come to wrestle and really work together as a group and a team. And they've shown that they can be competitive with the best teams out there. So we're going to use that as motivation. I think they are going to use it as motivation, and it's going to be an exciting weekend.
We're anxious to hear about this next week here on the show. Josh Rodriguez, a special week for him. Best of luck to you and the team out in California.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Roger Kish with us, and we'll be back with you next week to talk about these two matches. Have a good week, everyone.